Okay. What's going on, folks? Painless. I've here, since being single, I've had the ability to talk to a lot of different women. I'm still single myself, but I've dabbled in, I met some women that things didn't work out, but we maintained, I guess you could say, a level of hey, hi, and bye. We're comfortable to where we could talk about life, talk about things. And, I'm up in my age to where I enjoy companionship. I'm not always trying to knock something down, per se. I actually enjoy the company of a woman without always trying to have extracurriculars. So, and with that being said, I'll check my phone right now. Oh, Nikola Jokic, MVP. Anyway, um, this whole idea of black male dusties. I've done a video and I'm answering certain critics of these terms. What about the brothers that aren't dusties? What about the brothers that who live alone, who make high five, low six-figure salaries, who don't have kids all around the globe or around the state, whatever said area he lives in, no criminal record, keeps himself in shape, is not out here becoming or trying to become a hashtag, where about us? And I've said, well, okay. And I've said, well, the women that do find these types of brothers, the black women that do find these types of black men, they usually look at them as some type of threat. And I've said this, me and my daddy was talking about this, and we talk about this often. I've said that, and he's like, damn, son, you know what? You sure is right. I said, and then of course he kind of dovetailed and put his spin. But basically, we came to the conclusion that a lot of women, especially black women, they know that once they meet a brother like that, there's no more damn excuses. See, a lot of black women, they use that excuse of there isn't enough men out here. They're dusty. They're down low. See, a lot of black women use that excuse because they know once they find a decent brother, they got to tighten the fuck up. That's what it is. They got to tighten their shit up, stop playing, no more girls trips quarterly, no more quarterly girls trips, okay? No more brunches on Sunday, every goddamn Sunday with your girlfriends. That shit comes to an abrupt halt. And that's what a lot of and a lot of women, they're the ones in competition. Fuck, I'm gonna be in competition with a woman for. Y'all, black women, when they see a brother on his shit, they know that, damn, this isn't a dude I can freaking, drag along. Because a lot of, it's kind of like this. And I remember I had a homeboy that used to say, they were two of my homeboys. This was when I was in the Army. And I remember one of my homeboys saying about the other one, he's like, yeah, see, the way this fool does, he likes to try to bring me along to meet certain females because he's got the vehicle. I'm the passenger. And he even said that this happened. And I've known dudes to do this. They'll bring somebody they think is a lower value than them. Like it's kind of like you take the big chick, all right? Be my wingman. So he was saying he was doing this and then throwing it when they're all together and then throwing it in his face around these women, capping real hard with these, like, nigga, I got the truck. You just hear. Oh my God, it was so hilarious. You know, those brothers, they still good brothers, good friends to this day. But but yeah, and I bring that up to say that women like to do this with men. They like to hold men in a subservient role. They like to gravitate to men that are a lower class than them. And now this is black women that do this. Black women are the only group of women that purposefully are okay with dating down because it's about control. It's about control. Like this whole baby boy syndrome, the whole Peter Pan syndrome. Now, you know, you have the likes of Synthetics G's that do make some good points. Brothers will be brothers. I don't care if she's a sister, a white girl, a Hispanic, an Asian. He will pump her and dump her and leave. That is true. But tell me something I don't fucking know. Okay. Because I can easily get on you female Dusties. You have women out here living in their cars and doing YouTube videos. Did you know that? I did a video, a certain one, Tango Kilo Oscar. Some of my military folks know what that is. A certain a certain popular commentator with the beginning name Tango Kilo Oscar. That was once living in her car. I refuse to let any of these women who are out here having offspring with the very men that they gloat and complain about, and then turn around and have the audacity to call me a dusty or a hashtag. That shit ain't flying. I refuse to let women out here who are living in their cars. I refuse to let these women out here who will go and work for Amazon for 2 weeks just to get some quick cash and gas. Call me to think I'm the lesser choice. You got sisters out here. It's like every sister I meet has problems at work. Like just has issues at work. And I had a sister from Atlanta. I haven't talked to her in a while. But she's, a lot of these sisters, what happens on the job is they go there with them attitudes. And what you have a lot of times in these corporate settings, you have the educated sisters, the line sorority sisters, and then you have the little bit of hood radish wannabe college educated sisters, and they clash. That's what's ended up happening. And see, the line sorority black females, they remember these ghetto hood rats who used to taunt them and fight them. And now these line sorority sisters are in positions of influence and management and supervisory positions. And, you got let's say you got a 26-year-old fresh out of TSU, Tennessee State University, 4-year college degree, Now she's what, 26, 27, in a supervisory position. This sister, who wanted to drop it like it's hot, partied all the damn time, had some illegitimate kids. Now she's 37. Now she's working for her, the 28-year-old. 36-year-old's pissed when the 28-year-old tells her something to fucking do. 36-year-old with all her tattoos, and she's got this little call center job. She tries to buck up, and now it's a little friction. That's what goes on in these areas. That's what, I mean, that's the truth. But see, the thing is, these 38-year-old sisters with these call center jobs, and I'm not knocking call center, don't get me wrong, but I'm talking about the ones that work at these little bullshit-ass companies, Comcast, and where they just, the turnover rate is so high, it's like a damn sweatshop. These sisters are one attitude away from being OCS on city streets because of that mouth. One paycheck, one blow up, one calling off goddamn sick every Friday. From being on the street, folks. From being a female Dusty. Like to talk about black men so much. These sisters up here flaunting and flogging with these little bullshit ass jobs. Talking about we going to Miami. With what? You ain't got no more goddamn vacation. You're running out of sick leave, PTO. Talking about you going to Miami. But you gotta, how you gonna get off your second job? And this is true. And I am not, let me say this, folks. I am not shitting on people with second jobs and have to work second jobs, or women out there that really are getting it. But see, be humble. You can't be out here driving Uber full time, Lyft on the side, driving all types of hours of the night. You got your damn kids at 11 a.m. You got your damn kids in the car driving around Uber at 10:30 at night. Little dude trying to do his homework and talking shit. You can't do that. You need to humble yourself. When you're doing that, it's like, and this is before COVID. Oh, it's because of COVID, Payless. Like, bullshit it is. This is before COVID. And I said this about COVID. In the next 6 to 8 months, see, that little $300 shit is, this shit's on life support. And I've said this, all you people that was quitting your jobs last year, getting a little money, not wanting to work, still not wanting to work. And like I said, I can tell people who are on YouTube that their very life existence depends on the amount of videos that they make. Which you can make a lot of money, don't get me wrong, quick money, which is good, which is smart, which you should invest, which you should stack aside. Great. But I would, I would go to say that a lot of y'all are not doing that. And, anyway, with the sister from Atlanta, she was saying, she's like, yeah, black people shouldn't go back to work. I was like, what? I was on some Westbrook shit. Y'all remember that interview Westbrook dude said, so, Utah, was it because Utah played well or y'all just didn't do something like that? And Russell Westbrook was like, what? What are you talking about, bro? Anyway, you can go look at it. But when she said that, that was my reaction. That was my reaction. Like, what are you talking about? Black folks need to go back to work. Well, it's black folk. We owed so much and all this freaking gibber nuts and berries gibberish. Black people are owed this and all this bullshit. And I like, see, this is probably why I stopped talking to her. Typical Atlanta chick, just, attitude on the job, one one write up from being out on the streets, but thinks she's bigger than what she is. So anyway, she went on to say, well, yeah, now see even me, I opened my side business and all this and all that. So it's good that I think COVID was a blessing in disguise, especially for us as black people. I said fool in my head. I said, okay. I said, how many you think it'll, I said, your business, what do you run it as? What you mean running it? What you mean? I'm running my business. Now, this is a 37-year-old black woman that works in kind of like one of the jobs I described. And I said, what? How are you running your business? Like, are you structured? And she's like, structured? I said, yeah. Are you structured? Like, are you a sole proprietor? Are you running a LLC? Let me get this. Like, how are you running it? Is it cash under the table? Like, what's really going on? And she acted like she didn't know what I was talking about. And see, right there, I knew she is just a speck of what is going on with all these people running these little PPP scams. Because those are loans, and the government's coming for your ass. That's opening up these little businesses, selling soaps and shit on the side, and sage and herbs, and y'all running that shit like you selling right. And I looked at this, another one thing to you female dusties out here. The way y'all say brothers sell CDs, hey, give my new CD. Hey, coming up to me in the mall, trying to sell his little punk ass CD. That's how y'all fucking slinging these herbs and soaps and lotions. Y'all making if y'all are making money, you're doing it under the table. You're not structured right. You don't have a goddamn EIN or a tax ID from the IRS. You out here just slanging and banging. And thinking you doing something. To run a business, you need to be structured properly. So you assume no liability with your dumb ass. That's dusty. Oh, I got my website up. I'm doing it. Are you structured? Are you incorporated? Are you running an INC? Oh, what's that? You're not. And this is what we're dealing with, folks. Got my side business. Everybody got a goddamn business. And I'm not shit like you can do, but I know Negroes and black women, they are not doing the shit that they supposed to. Hell, this is a group of women that don't want to even go exercise, yet go structure a business properly. My goodness. So I refuse to let women like this talk down on me and brothers that are about something. And I just did the video on the educated lames versus thug dudes. And you need how you differentiate. And that thug dudes are not thug dudes are not automatic torchbearers of alphaism and masculinity in the so-called black community. Miss me with that. You go watch that video. You go check it out. I just did it. You're getting a 2-for-1 tonight. But yeah, you know, these women sleeping in cars and, you know, one calling off on Monday from being fired with your little call center jobs, driving around and your little damn Nissan Altima talking shit like you choosy, like you are. Please. The arrogance in modern women, especially modern black women, the arrogance when you're at the bottom. Now, for my sisters that are humble, and I'm not even talking about, you know, humility doesn't mean being a doormat, but are humble, who are here doing things. Hey, big ups, salute, respect. But you women out here, 38 years old, with 3 kids, with a 9-year-old, 11-year-old, and a 15-year-old, you out here because you're on the clock to get married, and because, you know, that one income, a lot of these women are going to end up working till they die. And other commentators have said this. So they're on the clock. So, you know, calling me, you know, as soon as I get off work, I go to the gym after work typically. Sometimes I do 2 a days. Like I went to the gym this morning. I didn't go this afternoon. I'm doing the videos. I'm doing my videos. I'll be there in the AM though. Don't keep blowing me up because you're on the clock. And I've noticed dealing with women. See, single women, single women with no kids, they know they can pretty much glide through. I ain't got no response. And okay, that's great, such as myself. But you women out here, 38, with 3 kids, 3 teens, and maybe a little dude that's coming out of, you know, transitioning into teenagehood, don't blow me up because you on the clock and you like, damn, I need another income. I need, you know, I need somebody to watch my kids while I go out. No, the fuck, not with Painless. Nope. Nada. Ain't happening. No can. So, you know, that's the dusty female behavior from sisters that I see. Since we want to point out the dustiness of black men, let's talk about y'all for a little bit. How y'all are losing y'all's minds. And we saw that during the pandemic. We saw sisters trying to go into Walgreens and get formula. And you crying with a bonnet on, talking about this is unfair. I'm a single mother. You should be here for me. No. Trying to do your little OnlyFans if your body's straight. And like I said, that OnlyFans shit, What goes up will come down. That's all I'll say about that. I hope if you were smart enough that you were able to capitalize off that wave, but it too will be vamos here shortly. I'm telling you folks, it's a prime opportunity to make money during this pandemic. Some did, some didn't skip a beat, some squandered it. And things, like I said, in the next 6 to 8 months, after all this aid is cut off, it will manifest. See, it's still going. But we will soon see the ramifications of this. Yeah, so stay at home. Make your videos. Hope you're stacking your money. Not tricking your money off. Talking about, I'm going to Miami. You know, when you have no PTO. When your young female supervisor who's younger than you is beginning to get complaints about your work, and she's ending up having to do your work, you won't be going to Miami. Well, I'm going to go anyway. Okay. Turn in your badge, clear your desk. Now you can't pay the rent. Now you're having a nervous breakdown, all because you wanted to go to Miami and cap with money that you don't even have. When you should have been out there driving your part-time Lyft job, you wanted to go to Miami and stunt and hopefully get a baller, which we've seen that happen. All-Star Weekend, I'm going to just say that. Female, black, dusty behavior at its finest.